Masarap ang ramen. Di ba? Iniiyasan ang ramen, di ba? Ay ba? Paulo pa tayo. Tapos okay lang mamaya, sorry. Ay! Pagpapaliw yun na sa vlog. Pagpapaliw yun na sa vlog ka. Tapos solo lang. Ay! Ang dami ko.
My God. You were there, right?
I was there.
So how did it feel?
Do you want me to hold this or are you good? Okay.
You were able to watch
I was.
Miss International.
I was the screaming, crying pageant fan that night. I was so happy for her. I've always wanted to watch Miss International live. I've watched every edition since Ate Kylie, so to be there in person was so surreal. And I was so surprised the Japanese fans were really yelling. I was so surprised they were really into it as well. Of course, Myrna performed so well. I couldn't imagine her doing a better job than she did. So I was a very, very proud Pinay fan that night.
Anything that you picked up for your preparation for your next year?
Not so much picked up, but I would say kind of solidified my thinking. I have always taken from Miss International that it's about character, that it's about what you can contribute to the world, and I think that really just solidified that I saw from their top 5. They truly are such an incredible 5 women that they have each done so much in their respective countries, and I know that each one of them personally are probably going to do so much more. So I think it's more so just trying to make sure that I really embody that, and I really kind of picked up on what Myrna said as well, that it's not so much about trying to fit a mold, but really just making sure that I guess you hit those values that they're looking for. So
The fans mentioned that the format was kind of similar to Binibini, maybe because of the Pinoy production also was there. Do you think it's going to be easy for you now to somehow adjust next year?
I don't think, in terms of adjustment, honestly, I don't really think of myself as that much of a pageantera. So whenever I go into a pageant, I still feel like I have a little bit of a learning curve. But to me, I don't think the Pinoy production is going to make it, I guess, any easier or harder for me. It's pretty much just going to be the same. I think I'm going to go into it the same way I would any other pageant. And I don't think that's going to make it easier or harder for me. I think it's going to be more pasabog, knowing Aika Productions, they're going to want to level up what they did this year. So I feel like that might make it harder in a way. They might have high expectations of me.
How about SDGs? Have you started?
I have. So I don't want to give too much away because I'll start kind of releasing that in the next few months. But I was kind of bip-bopping around because, as you know, I am a pharmacist. So for me, it was so innate and it was so natural for me to say SDG number 3. But I looked at the whole list of 17 and I was like, you know what? What if I can incorporate other SDGs as well? And I guess the only hint, a little splook I can give you guys is it's something that's really related to my personal story. So I didn't want to stray too far from what I grew up with, my upbringing with my parents and my home life. So I'm really excited to bring that to the international stage.
There are fans who are worried kasi they find 1 year very too long daw to prepare for Miss International. Kumbaga, you have your momentum kasi during your coronation. What do you say about that?
I respect their opinion. For me, I like as much time as possible to prepare. That's just me as an individual. I like to go through things, plan things out, then rethink and kind of change certain things because I guess as time goes on and you become wiser, you go through other things, you're able to kind of tweak and realize, okay, this might not be the best strategy, or you know what, I learned about this and I want to implement this. And I've kind of been able to do that. I'm kind of slowly putting together like what I want my look to be and what I do want my SDG video to be about. But yun nga, as I just said, I kind of pivoted, right? Instead of just focusing on healthcare, I realized that there's so many other things I can do. And so if I didn't have that same amount of time as like I did now, if I had competed in November, I probably wouldn't have been able to think about that. So to me, I think it's an advantage just with my personality. There's a lot of expectation, of course, because you have a long time to prepare, so there's no excuses. But yeah, I'm looking forward to utilizing the rest of the year and doing something amazing.
So since 1 year pa, in between within the period, aside from preparations, of course, will you be accepting hosting gigs or
Absolutely,
other?
absolutely. Yeah, if it fits into the schedule, right? Why not?
And you are training under. Do you have a group that's?
No, so I am an independent candidate. So I have like my own little team of people that I've handpicked. So I think that's also why I have the luxury of being a little bit more hands-on. It's just the way that I am. So as I was with Beanie Beanie with my outfits, right, like my outfit today, all things that I've designed, my gown, and I still want to continue to do that at Miss International because I just feel like I know who I am as a person, and I really do want to display that on the international stage, and that is what sets me apart from other girls. So yeah, I'm going to continue kind of the same strategy, but of course refining who I am as a woman and as a Pinay to be someone that hopefully you guys are proud of on stage. So
Ngayon pa lang, Kat, many are excited about your competition next year. They're already looking forward to that. How do you
thank you.
feel about that?
I'm overwhelmed in like the best way, right? There's sometimes I even told a couple of my friends this while we were in Japan, like the amount of messages I receive on a daily basis that are so positive, that are so encouraging, it truly makes me question sometimes like I can't believe I'm deserving of this much love and support. So of course I do not want that to go to waste. Of course I want to make all of you guys proud, and I think that's also why I really like the time to think. I like the 1 year because it's really weighing heavy on my mind, like is this the best possible output that I can come up with? Is this the best? I can rethink it as many times to make sure that hopefully I don't disappoint you guys. Hopefully I live up to the expectations. But I'm really grateful. I'm so thankful that people are looking forward to seeing me compete. I'm thankful for the pressure. I'm thankful for all the messages, and I hope I can make you guys all proud.
How about your thoughts on? Kasi they're saying that Miss International is one of the pageants na judging starts on day one, and it's not just confined within the 4 or 3 segments of the competition. How do you feel about that being judged all throughout the journey?
I like that better. Because whenever I enter a pageant, I want whoever is the best fit for that brand, whoever is the best spokesperson to win. And it's hard to judge that just based on the stage portion. I think you really need to know about like the attitude of the woman, her mindset, her values, what she stands for, and the best way that you can be able to determine that is how she carries herself on a daily basis. Of course, yes, I will be representing the Philippines, and of course I want that to be me, but if it's not me, if it's not for me, then I know that they would have been able to pick the best possible woman to represent the Miss International organization.
Yay! Grabe, ready.
Wow!
Your message to all of your fans and supporters.
Oh, I'm so thankful. I say this constantly. Thank you guys so much. It's truly such a dream, and I cannot believe that I am in the position now where it is now my turn. It is now the start of my official reign. So I thank you guys for being on this journey with me since 2023, and I hope you guys will still hang in there until 2026. I'm hoping, I'm praying, I'm manifesting, I'm doing everything I can to make sure that I make you guys proud. So I hope that you support me and of course the rest of the Beanie Beanie organization as well.
Thank you, Kat.
Thank you.